Man, breaking news. But first and foremost, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles and the bishops at Great Millstone who labor night and day, who make sure that we are equipped to go out in the highways and hedges so we are able to look out for the 144,000 hopeful elect, the one third. Peace and salutations to the Akim that might look like these other nations, but they are in fact of the 144,000 one third. Peace and salutations to the Aqua who are listening in silence. Peace and salutations to all the men that's in GMS, Great Millstone, that's out there laboring night and day, making sure that this word gets out so we can find the rest of the 144,000 hopeful elect. May this lesson be edifying and to learn from and to understand that we are almost there. Hold on. Shalom. All right, so as you can see on the screen right now, I'm on the East Coast, Baltimore, you know, actually from the DMV area. If you don't know what DMV means, it actually means DC, Maryland, Virginia. So I'm very familiar with that area, all parts. But this is basically another so-called assassination attempt of Donald Trump. So we most likely this is just another psyop to take him out of the light so they can do the stuff that they want to do and to get people, upset and stuff like that. So I have to try to, I'm doing this off the, off the Rakakadash, the Holy Spirit, hoping that I can find a good video that shows what actually happened. We got stuff showing a man on the table and all this other stuff. And fair use, just for, learning purposes, that we show these videos about what's going on right now. So we see Cash Patel and all this other stuff. And stuff is live or whatever. So we're trying to see what's really going on right here. This is a shooting incident at the White House Correspondents' Dinner. So we don't know what happened. Let's just click this and go from right there. I don't know, man. He pretty chill for someone that is showing them a lot of. When you look at the people, some people not even hunching down. It's a bunch of foolery. Take people's eyes off of what's really going on.
There's a security situation unfolding. We don't have any information. We're working to learn more about what's happening in the room.
This is hilarious. Let's go to another video. No, hold on. Let's go back to that video. How in the world he just chill like that? He just chill. I don't know, man. This stuff is hilarious, man. And now they got the thing going on.
Yep, 1 2 1 2. 1 2 1 2. 1 2 1 2. 1 2 1 2 3. 1 2 3. 3 2 1. Everybody good? Everybody good? Everybody good?
Yes, I got you.
1 2 3. 1 2 3. 3 2 1. 3 2 1. 3 2 1.
Number
Matt Reed, do I
side,
still need
man.
to call in?
Normally, this is supposed to be live right now. Alright? Normally, I've been in these like little live things, and they usually let you still scroll back, to what happened. They won't even let you do that. So that's letting me know that stuff isn't right. They won't even let you scroll back. They won't even let you do it.
Executives and reporters who are on their phones, but they're not cleared from the room. So that suggests to us there's an incident, but they haven't been told to leave the hotel. Now, I don't know if there's something going on outside the hotel, and they don't want to put people in harm's way outside, and they're trying to clear a threat there, and it's better to keep everyone in that ballroom. But
She
this is
looking
the
like she
largest
just hit a
ballroom in
doobie,
Washington.
man.
That's why the White House Correspondents Association has it there every year.
And obviously,
this is remarkable. This is
storied history too, with Reagan also being shot.
He was shot at this hotel, not for a dinner, but he was outside.
We want to also set the scene here because there was a calmness. The program had started. We had heard the band playing. The correspondence president had come out to say it was very meaningful that President Trump and Melania were there. This was obviously highly anticipated, his first time as president to attend the correspondence dinner. As you mentioned, many of the cabinet members are there inside the ballroom as well.
People
And
taking
it was
pictures and everything.
unfolding in a very normal
See that?
fashion. And, albeit we were waiting to see the president talk, and the big conversation was about the jobs he would get into with the press and the media. Of course,
That this was going to be a fun night, not a serious, scary night.
Quickly unfolding now. Of course, the scene is and the mood has obviously changed with this sudden development of potentially shots or some loud banging noises. Also, according to reports, the president. It's getting unclear if he was on the
He was
stage
just
at the moment, but he
on
had
their
been on
cell
the stage
phones
with
and
the First
everything.
Lady as this was happening. And we just also have to underscore in this climate, President Trump with the attempted assassinations on him.
Yes.
You know that there has been an intense. We were actually at Mar-a-Lago earlier today, where the
More
president
propaganda.
was before going to Washington D.C.
I mean, just look at that. Look at the picture that they got. She just got her mouth wide open, ready. And he looked like, yeah, man, that's a check right there. You know what I'm saying? He said, there's a check for it. It's a bunch of nonsense, man. A bunch of propaganda.
Quickly, and have just released, for purposes of transparency, clarity, I've ordered it to be put out. You probably have it by now. Put out on Truth and put out on many other platforms. A tape showing the violence of this thug that attacked our Constitution, and also showing how quickly Secret Service and law enforcement acted on our country's behalf. Really did a great job. One officer was shot, but saved by the fact that he was wearing obviously a very good bulletproof vest. He was shot from very close distance with a very powerful gun, and the vest did the job. I just spoke to the officer, and he's doing great. He's in great shape. The man has been captured. going to his apartment. I guess he lives in California. And he's a sick person, a very sick person. A man charged a security checkpoint armed with multiple weapons. And he was taken down by some very brave members of secret.
Now, I don't know how real this is, but this supposedly supposed to be the shooter. I don't know. I don't know, man. Looking at how he looked, his hair type, skin tone, I don't know. That's all I'm gonna say is I don't know. Let's try to click on this and see what it shows.
Yo, if everybody, there's so many people here, I'm so grateful. If everybody could help chip away, we're trying to move up in our series. Let's fill up some donuts. Let's go. Tap the screen, share it alive. I appreciate you guys. What did it say? I'm sorry, buddy.
Cole Thomas Allen, referred to as Cole T. Allen, is the name circulating on social media.
Let's go, 8 Mil. Let's go, 8 Mil.
Such a blessing. Thank you guys so much. Holy moly. Unbelievable. Look at this. They're going to put the light on it probably soon. How is there not? Unreal, dude.
There's no cops?
2,500 people. Look at this. No cops? Everybody tap. Let's go.
Wow.
Holy shit.
Oh,
Look at this.
this Cali.
My goodness.
If this is supposed to be the guy's house, man, how they get there that fast, man?
That tried to shoot the president. Lived. Kimberly!
Man, this propaganda at the fullest, man.
Kimberly!
Psyop. Man, this gotta be a side, man. Hell yeah. This gotta be a side. Yeah, it's 100% side, man. And then they got the people at the guy's house already. Like, come on, man. This psyop, man. It's all this psyop, man. I mean, they would do anything to bring in this new world order. Anything. This ain't nothing but a movie. Nothing but a movie, man. Yeah. Said they found a whole rack of guns and shit. Yeah, we know what's going on. Yeah, I got something. Let this play.
We do have some video of the moment where the president was rushed off the stage. Let us watch that now.
You know what occurs to me as we're watching this as well, we just said Erica Kirk was in this room.
She was.
She was in this room
There are reports.
as well.
There are reports that she was seen crying as she was leaving the room as well. People who did see her there made that note. Obviously, this had to be very, very traumatic.
We have Caitlin Collins on the line for some more insight. Caitlin Collins, we're listening. What's happening?
Hey guys, obviously, I mean, this is a total state of chaos right now in the ballroom, and we're seated maybe 50 feet from the stage where the president was up there, the First Lady Melania Trump.
Here for now.
Security is telling us that everything's okay. The shooter, there was a shooter? 1 second, guys, I'm literally, what happened?
They're trying to identify it now.
Where was the shooter?
Somewhere out there.
In the lobby? In the lobby? All right, Control. All right, guys. I just want you to know this is not verified. We're just listening to what's happening right now. But we have security around us, and it's Secret Service because there's a lot of members of the administration here. The Secretary of Education is seated right next to me, and her security just said, confirmed that there was a
Got
shooter
big breasts
in the
Shirley
lobby.
over there.
It's not clear where. Obviously, it's a very big hotel. In the lobby of the Hilton, they said he is confirmed dead. We don't know anything more than that, but I can tell you we have just sat down to dinner. The president the First Lady, Caroline Leavitt, were all on stage, including the Vice President, J.D. Vance. So obviously a lot of security here. And, you know, at the beginning of the dinner, everyone's just kind of seated, having their meal. And
Yo, they
within
looking
moments,
like a cougar,
armed
man.
Secret Service is running in with massive
Still think
guns.
she got it.
I mean, maybe dozens. And a silence just went over the room as they ran in. Everyone ducked, got on the floor. People were underneath tables.
No, they
one
wasn't.
knew what was going on. And for
People
a second,
still was
the
chilling
president
like
actually was not
nothing was going
evacuated off
on.
stage. I looked. He was sitting still right there. A Secret Service was coming in down the hallway. And so we didn't know at first, but then we heard from our own security that they heard shots fired. And now we do have Secret Service telling us, obviously I want to know this is only one Secret Service member, but a member of security is here telling us that there is a shooter who is confirmed dead. And now we are kind of basically locked inside the ballroom. But basically they were saying everyone's okay. They have not identified the shooter yet, but obviously it shows you this is not some kind of false threat, that obviously something had happened and they rushed the entire administration off stage. A few members are still in the audience because, as you guys know, someone from the administration is kind of seated at each table inside. I'm actually sitting next to Secretary McMahon, the Secretary of Education.
So how are they using this footage?
I mean, I've never seen anything
How
like
they
this in
using
my
this
life. And
footage?
I want you guys to know
It's
security
obviously
is
coming from a
getting
cell
in.
phone.
It's Secret Service who warns you. You come in through magnetometers into this. And
This is
so
obviously
obviously
coming from a cell
there's a ton
phone.
of security here given how many
But they
top
using this
officials
on the
here.
news.
The House Speaker, Mike Johnson. The top
That's how you know all this is set
security
up.
details are also in the room. That just speaks to this. But
And they already outside this man's house. This happened in the moment.
I
Look
saw
at time.
Secretary Kennedy being rushed
Look
off
at the
as well.
time.
Stephen Miller and his wife, as they were moving quickly. But it's difficult for them
And
to
I'm just
identify
seeing
where
this at
everyone is.
11
It's a very
11
cramped
o'clock,
ballroom
11:30 at
as
night.
we're all kind of seated right next to each other.
Caitlin, are you hearing anything more in terms of the number of shooters or any shots fired or anything, information about where they were firing into? Was it confined to the lobby or inside of the actual ballroom?
So it's not clear because obviously it looks like the threat was coming near the stage, and that's where people thought that they heard gunshots. But then we also have reports that people who were seated kind of at the back of the room heard it. I mean, the acoustics obviously it's hard to judge. I personally did not hear the gunshots. I'm seated maybe 50 feet from the main stage where the president and the first lady.
She said she did not hear the gunshots.
And you kind of walk
Come on,
upstairs
man.
in
When
the
the gun
basement
go
of
off,
the
man,
Hilton. The security
you gonna hear that
confirmed
thing.
to me that the shooter that was here inside the Hilton where the president was, is confirmed dead, seemed to indicate that this person was in the lobby. But I mean, I want you guys to know this is all just coming in as we're literally standing here in the room reporting on this as it's happening. And I just to give you insight into this room, obviously it's always a huge gathering of media, but when the
Tonight in Washington, D.C., President Donald Trump rushed off the stage of the White House Correspondents' Dinner along with the Vice President, top Trump officials, as a seemingly lone gunman tries to rush into the building armed. He has been arrested. A 31-year-old man from California was taken into custody. Right before the break, we heard from the president as well as the acting U.S. Attorney General. The president said that man did not make it close to the ballroom where the Correspondents' Dinner was happening. He was arrested alive. One officer was shot, but they were hit in their bullet-resistant vest. And President Trump said he talked to that man tonight, and he is expected to be okay. He hopes in the coming days investigators can find the motivation of the shooting, but he said after talking to investigators and also in his personal experience with assassination attempts, he believes it was a lone gunman. He was actually asked by a reporter why he thinks this keeps happening to him, and President Trump said the people that do the most, the people that make the biggest impact, that's the ones they go after, saying that it was essentially because of his moves, but he didn't actually have a motivation at the moment. He knows that investigators right now are interviewing the man. We haven't identified him quite yet, but there is video of him sprinting past the security barricade. We're going to get that in a bit. We have it right now. I'm hearing in my ear. Let's take that video. Or actually, yes, here's the security video at the moment. This is outside the ballroom where the White House Correspondents' Dinner is happening.
We in 2026. You trying to tell me y'all can't get a better video than this?
That man you see there, sprinting past the security barricade, officers drawing their weapons. He was quickly apprehended.
he is alive. The president has also posted photos of that
But he
man
said
who we
that he's
only know is
dead.
a 31-year-old from California. No other details. The president was even specifically asked if there was any kind of clothing, if there was any kind of message on him that would indicate why he was doing this. The president said at this moment that hasn't been determined.
They said he was dead.
He hopes to learn that in the coming days. Fortunately, no one's seriously hurt. The president is okay. He said he even fought like hell to make the event still go on as scheduled, but it is being rescheduled.
Hold on, man. Let me back up. Make sure I ain't hear something wrong.
He didn't actually have a motivation at the moment. He knows that investigators right now are interviewing the man. We haven't identified him quite yet, but there is video of him sprinting past the security barricade. We're going to get that in a bit. We have it right now. I'm hearing in my ear. Let's take that video. Or actually, yes, here's the security video at the moment. This is outside the ballroom where the White House Correspondents' Dinner is happening. Those are security personnel. This video shared by the president on Truth Social. That man you see there, sprinting past the security barricade, officers drawing their weapons. He was quickly apprehended.
He was apprehended.
He is alive. The president has also posted photos of that man who we only know is a 31-year-old from California. No other
All right, let me
details.
pause the video and say when
specifically asked
dead or
if
something.
there was any kind of clothing.
Has spoken with the president. The suspect is being treated at a hospital for his injuries. The president says that we will learn very soon more about his motives. President Trump just posted what appears to be the first surveillance video of the shooting incident at the White House Correspondents' Dinner. In the video, you can see a man sprint through the security screening area. Multiple agents draw their weapons in the direction the man just took off, and then a flood of agents head in that direction. The president also posted these pictures he says are of the suspect in custody on the ground. He's being described as a 31-year-old man. The president says that this suspect is from California, lives in an apartment, and that the president says is believed to be a lone wolf shooter. Officials say one Secret Service agent was shot at close range but is in good spirits and has spoken with the president. The suspect is being treated at a hospital for his injuries. The president says that we will learn very soon more about his motives. President Trump just posted what appears to be...
They said that he lives in an apartment. But you seen the videos that I showed you earlier that was outside this man's house. People need to get their facts straight or what's really going on. I mean, I'm just only showing videos on that. I mean, but showing a lot of propaganda to me, you know, and they try to paint the picture. I mean, you just look at how the dude looked like. You know, they're trying to paint a certain type of picture. And we also know California is like a mixing pot. Just like over here, it's a mixing pot. But California's a mixing pot too. Just like I said. Back at it again. Back at it again. Again. Back at it again. Yeah. Breaking outside the shooter's house. So from a house to an apartment. I don't know. And I'm trying to figure out why is his t-shirt off. I know they want to make sure the dude ain't got no weapons on him, but they done took off this whole dude's shirt and everything.
Matthew Seedroth.
Oh, the cats are circling around. I just followed. That's bro. Holy moly, dude. We showed up to our house. This is the person that tried to pew the president lived here. This is the house where he lived. And we happen to be in the area. I'm traveling from Chicago. I traveled all the way to California. Me and my dog have traveled 41 states, and we happen to be down the street. Within 15, 20 minutes, we got here.
How convenient. How
Absolutely
convenient.
insane. But the crazy thing is, I'm a stringer back home. Every night I string in Chicago. So if you like this type of stuff, please follow me.
You just happen to
Oh,
be
here they
there.
come. Here they come. Here they come. It's about time they show up. It's about time they show up. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Guys, we got the street, please. Get your in the film. Get out the street. Out the street. Out the street. Out the street, guys, please. Oh, downstairs. It's about time you guys show up.
All right, man. That's all I'm gonna do, man. Shalom, man.